Sister, my post has come. I said, okay, no problem. I'll come and cook for you. What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, this is your first time, this pretty face. I'm not glad to be audio. What's up, gang? I miss you guys. Okay, so I just disappeared. I'm sorry. Okay, so today I'm here with a story time. Let's get straight into the video. The story is about someone saying I snatched her boyfriend. Okay, so this girl was my mate back in school, and the guy, he completed school like 2016, that's SHS, and the guy too, well, I didn't know him at first, but later on he became my friend on Facebook, and I didn't get to know him through the girl. Please, no one should come at me. I didn't get to know him through the girl. So what transpired between us was, we started chatting, we started talking and stuff, and he asked me where I stay and blah 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 and that, and I was like, oh, I stay somewhere around let me say Mamobi, but sometimes I go visit my granny somewhere like Kanishi, and he was like, oh, okay, he stays at Kanishi, so anytime I pass by my granny's place, I should pay him a visit, or he should call him, meet me around maybe Kanishi station, so we vibe. I was like, cool. So he took my number and then we started chatting up on WhatsApp. So fast forward, there was this day I was going to my granny's place, and then he was like, oh, remember they say you don't cook, and he has everything at home, but he doesn't cook, as in cooking utensils and gas and everything except foodstuffs, but he doesn't cook. When sometimes he gives his big sister money to cook for him, and then he stores it in the fridge and heats them up bit by bit and eats it. So like he feels for jollof and goat meat. So if I'm coming around, if I can, I should come and prepare some for him. Yeah, sister, my post has come. I said, okay, no problem. I'll come and cook for you. So I told him to try and buy the foodstuffs. So I listed the food ingredients for him to go and buy. And then when I listed the food ingredients for him to go and buy, by the time I got there, he had already bought it. So I went to Kanishin with my kid brother. That's the assumed place my granny stays. So I went to Kanishin with my kid brother, and then when we got to the station, I was like, oh, my kid brother should go ahead and go to my granny's place, and I will meet him up at home. He should tell granny I'm coming, like he should give me like 1 hour, 2 hours. And then I went, he met me at the station and took me home. So then I didn't sit or anything, I just started the cooking and everything. So when I was done, and then I left to my granny's place. So it was the next day, and then I was about to leave for my place, Mamobi. That's how I stayed, my place to Mamobi. And then he called up and was like, oh, like what time would I be going home? And I was like, oh, I'm not too sure, but I will still go, like as in when it's presently, as in today, that day now. He was like, okay, like I should pass by before going. I said, you must. So I left my brother at Granny's place and then went up to his place. Can you imagine the very day I cooked the jollof? I didn't eat some. Me and Pepe and sick. So when I went, of course, I had a few of the rubbish I cooked. But hey, I'm not a bad cook. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm not a bad cook. So I had a few of the jollof I cooked, and oh guys, it was nice, to be honest. I wish the guy would come and testify. These you people, I didn't cook rubbish, please. So I had a few of what I cooked, and then we spoke, like like normal vibe. Hey, me I see what you are thinking. You see what you are thinking. So the normal vibe, and then I left. So I went back to my movie with my brother. And then we're still chatting like normal vibe and things. There was this day all of a sudden, the guy came to my DM and then I get a hug. Hey, read that. This guy, you for your format. Okay. I was like, oh why, what's up? Like, what's the problem? I was like, she's too jealous and she knocks and what anything small, like that kind of vibe. I was like, hey sir, you should relax. Maybe she's feeling a bit insecure about certain things that he's doing. I was like, oh nah, he doesn't even go anywhere and what and that. He doesn't know why the girl is doing that. Because like at first the girl wasn't working today, no. But now the girl is working, say oh and the girl feels like say he's cheating, said the baby. I was like, oh, she realized it's part of it. She has to protect her own. It's me so sister and once and I went to ask him, so he should just send me like a picture of him and his girlfriend. And then he did. He sent me the picture and I was like, oh, this girl, I saw the picture and I was like, oh, this girl, I know her. He was like, really? I was like, yeah. And I mentioned the girl's name. Was like, yeah, that's the name. And I was like, I know her. I went to SHS with her, but like we're in course mates. But we're cool. Let's say we young oh hi, hello, that's it. And then I even have her number. We don't really vibe, but we watch statuses and stuff. And sometimes I ask her Nyoma B, and then sometimes she also asks me Nyoma B and things. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. But I shouldn't. I'm not mentioning names here. I won't even mention names here. More person. Hey! More person. Genki. More person. So he was like, he wouldn't let the girl know, say, he has my number and we vibe and things. I was like, oh, why? I was like, I mean, he told me already. Now, person jealousy, your man and I was like, sir, okay, no problem. It is not my business. Please, before I continue, subscribe if you haven't. Subscribe right now. Okay, please subscribe. Okay, hit the like button and share if you can. Let this story reach other people. So I was like, okay, no problem. If you don't want to tell him, it's not my business. After all, we are just friends. So one hot afternoon, I was there. My phone was ringing. And it was from the girl. I was like, yeah. So I was surprised because she doesn't come, like, we don't even call each other since we completed school. Since this issue I'm talking about was around about last year, which is 2019. So imagine 3 years. We don't call each other, just watch status and stuff. It's there, mama. So I picked up, and now she started shouting, "Hey, Asha!" You guys know the word, rusty. Boyfriend's snatcher. I got to collect my boyfriend. And what's and then she started shouting on the phone all of a sudden. I was like, hey, girl, relax. What's your problem? Hey, the other time we need to come to my boyfriend's house and what going to cook for him all and things. I was like, hey, relax. If you don't have time to cook for your boyfriend, and I did you a favor by cooking for your boyfriend, you dare have the nerves. You get the nerves, girl. You have the nerves to come and say you're going to shout at me. Hey, me and my to say. I don't feel myself bad. Check me. Me and my to say. Relax. Why did he tell you say like I have anything doing with him? It doesn't matter. Why should I come to the boyfriend's house? And what? Say, I don't know if it was her. She wouldn't even bother out there to know any of her friends' boyfriend. Neither to even talk to them. I was like, sis, relax. It wasn't through you that I got to know the guy. Like, you didn't introduce him to me as you know, yo, Winnie, this is my boyfriend, and when you see him somewhere, he's my boyfriend, and no, there was nothing like that. So how come you are telling me all this and your friend is flirting your boy and what? I was telling you, the Did he tell you I had something to do with him? I didn't like him. What are you talking about? Yeah, yeah, I'm lying. And what's what? I told him, say, sis, if you have anything to talk about, go straight to your boyfriend and talk to him. Don't come and knock on my phone and I hang up. So as I hung up, she took the guy's phone and blocked me and deleted my number. But she forgot there was Facebook. So the guy came to chat me up and then like he took the number from there again and then he called me and kasa. Like it was but there was a gap, like 3 getting to 1 month. And then he called me, was like, hello. I was like, hi. Who is this? And he mentioned his name. I was like, you who? You girl's boyfriend? I was like, oh, stop that. And I mentioned his name and asked whether it's that girl's boyfriend. I was like, oh, stop that. What? I was like, hey, I don't want trouble. You want your girlfriend to come and be giving me 1 year again? Me, I mean, you should buy save. I don't like matter. If you bring your matter, me too, I'll bring my matter. I don't like trouble, so please. And he was like, oh, I should forget it. She likes childish stuff and you're calling your manner, you know, like things. I said, okay, I get it. So she saved his number again and he begs me and what to say it. So now I'm crying. I didn't give him that chance because I hate disrespect, seriously. For the girls come and pick a phone and talk all sort of rubbish, which you wouldn't investigate well. I don't like nonsense because me and Kasam. So we didn't vibe that much and things. All like a woman inside now, then you come and ask me, oh, how are you? I'm like, I'm fine. That kind of down vibe. How are you? I'm fine. Okay, cool. Are you eating? Okay, cool. What are you doing? That's it. Whenever I go around, my guys will be like, oh, what's your part? I'll be like, I'm busy. So, fast forward, I was working around somewhere. The guy, he drives. So, I think I saw him drive past my workplace. And then I just texted him, say, oh, hi, guy. I just saw you pass by my workplace. And he was like, where? And then I showed him where I saw him. I was like, oh yeah, he passed by earlier that day. I was like, okay, cool. That was it. We didn't talk again. That evening, before I closed work, now Endo has called me again. Hey, sister, what is your problem? Hey, I thought you said you had nothing to do with him. And what? After I blocked your number, and what I don't say. You said you have blocked my number on your boyfriend's phone, but he had access to call me again and talk to me and tell me to save his number again and what and blah blah. See, I hate disrespect. If this is how you go about warning people, you want to tell me that you want to choose friends for your boyfriend. What kind of rubbish is that? Listen, the fact that I gave you the chance the first time doesn't mean I'm giving you the chance again. Let me tell you plain. She didn't even let me tell you. She would not even allow me to talk plain. Maybe I should fool. The guy would help me and leave me. That one reversed me back. I was like, sis, if he does, is it your business? Is it your business? Is it your kumba? What is your business? Let him do it and leave me. What is your problem? Because what was vexing me the more was you didn't introduce the person to me. I got to know him on my own, and he was my friend on my own. So the kind of accusations and stuff she was bringing was really pissing me off. Like it was really pissing me off. So I just told them my mind, bang, that very day. And I didn't even ask the guy anything. And I blocked the guy. The block was system. I blocked him. Till date, he hasn't even been able to have the face to come and tell me, oh, Winnie, this, or maybe I'm sorry, Ronaldo, I'm sorry, or this and that. Kind of hypocrisy is that if the girl, she's very childish. You know what I'm saying? She's childish. If, like, you think, say, the guy is yours and you are secured, let him put it on a finger. Sorry. Let him put it on a finger. So that you know, say, hey, secured, sealed, logged. Challenge. End of story. And you guys, don't be giving people chance like that. You know, Pefe say I'm not doing anything with the guy. Don't allow it to come and talk rubbish into your ears. See you guys in another video. Peace. I'm out of here.